Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm going to talk about self-love languages. It's pretty much a simpler way of loving yourself. And if you don't know what love languages are, there's a book called Love Languages, and it talks about 5 different types of it. One is physical touch, the other is acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and words of affirmation. So, Aniga, personally, I started getting more into it when I went to couples therapy with my husband. My husband comes from a different background. He's not Somali, and wadankan Canada ku dhashtay. And so like xoogaa honeymoonka marka bacdi xoogaa we realized, we were having some issues. We went to a therapist and then we realized that the way we express love then we were different. For example, aniga hadda maxaa jecla dadka intaa gift siiyo. That's my way of showing love. But then there are people markaa gift siinaysa, they don't see it as love. wax kale love u yaqaanaan. So it's like catering to people's different forms of love language. So that's pretty much what it was. So, anyway, getting back to self love language, I'm going to start with physical touch. Physical touch is doing things that make you feel good and then focusing on your well being. So, for example, having a skincare routine. As a woman, gabdhahana, we're ognahay, like, it's very important to have a skincare routine at a certain age. Collagen can also, that means you're going to get wrinkles. So, we have to start using retinol. And another form of doing physical touch is body movements and stretching. So stretching has some benefits like it reduces stress on your body, it relieves tension in the muscles, and it promotes flexibility. So if shaqada is a shaqo fadhiisid mar kaste, it's important that like during the day, like couple times, and maybe intaad kacdid some stretches samaysid 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Aniga I prefer doing yoga subixi sameeya. I like gabadhan lahaa yoga with Adrian. I'm gonna share her channel here. She's really great. I mean, it really helped me. The other self love language is acts of service, which is doing things for yourself to make your life easier. So, for example, cleaning. Another thing you could do is going to therapy. I think I've gone to therapy for years now. It made a huge difference for me. Like, especially my last 2 years of university. For example, I had a huge project and I was so stressed and anxious, and she would help me like see things in a different way. I also had a habit coach, which is like, someone who kind of helps you plan things out. For example, the same thing, marka school ku jiray, like I would tell her, I have this assignments and stuff and I'm stressed about it, and she'd like give me tips and stuff. So those really helped me out, especially my last 2 years of school. It was really beneficial for me. So yeah, if you could afford it, I would really encourage you to go. It has a lot of benefits, like it helps you learn better problem solving skills. Another form of self love is receiving gifts. This is like buying gifts for yourself or spending money on things that bring you joy. So, like going on vacation. Personally, one of the things that I like to spend a lot of money is perfume. I love perfume. I don't care if the perfume is $1,000. If I like it, I like it. I don't care. I hope I make it to Jannah because, usually here Jannah smells so good. That's one of the main reasons why I would want to be in Jannah. I can't wait. I hope I make it, inshallah. But anyway, like, yeah, perfume. But the perfumes that I'm really, really liking is the Prada one, the Good Girl one. I'm more into like flowery perfumes. Another self-love language is quality time. That is spending time alone, making time for hobbies, and doing things that you love. So one way of spending time alone is meditation. Meditation has a lot of benefits. I shared in one of my other videos. As a Muslim, Salah is a meditation. Quran al-Akhna is a meditation. If you do it right, let's say you're focused on memorizing ayat, you can, it's tough to think while you're memorizing Quran. So it's like the whole point of meditation is you're focused on one thing. So if some people like to focus on breathing koda, others like to focus on like mantra, saying something like alhamdulillah, subhanallah, meditation also haddii aa waqti badan samaysid, for example 2 minutes aa samaysay maanta, it adds up. Maalin walba haddii aa samaysid, that break aa maskaxdaada siinaysid, it has a lot of benefits in the long run. So like it reduces stress, it helps, improve your attention, focus gather. Another thing you could do for having a quality time is doing your hobbies. What are your hobbies? I've been saying this in a lot of my videos. If you don't know what your hobbies are, find that out, because this is very important. It is what differentiates you from other people, because we love different things as humans. Like twins that wax kala duwan ay jecel yihiin. Adiga isku day inta baratid who you are, what you love, what you don't like those things are very important. So aniga had one of my hobbies is actually writing stories. I'm writing a horror story. I'm also writing like a Disney kind of story. Really ma dhammaynin, 4 buug isku wada hal mar. I'm not the best writer, but like I enjoy writing it. So yeah, just find out what you really love. Like, that is the whole point of hobbies. Finally, the last self-love language is words of affirmation. This is like talking to yourself in a very positive way and encouraging ways. So an example is doing journaling. So I journal most of the days every morning. Sometimes I journal in the evening if I don't. Let's say I'm stressed about something that happened between me and a friend. I write that down, exactly what I'm feeling, why I'm stressed about it, and then I write down, is there other reasons that could be happening that I'm not thinking of? Also, how do I want to approach this? How do I want to deal with this? So it really helps me come up with solutions instead of like just letting this negative thoughts or stress stay in my head, and I try to ignore it and it's not doing me any good. It's just gonna make my stress worse. So yeah, and also it helps me with planning my day. I usually write down the things that I want to get done during the day, like stuff like that. It allows you to like see your progress, to track your progress as well. So if you made a plan yesterday in your journal, like what things to do, and then you did some of it, and then today you get to see like, oh, okay, so I did these things and then I didn't do some of these things, then you can ask yourself, why did I not do these things? Was it because I didn't have enough time, or because I was stressed about it? And if I was stressed about it, what can I do about it? So I could try to achieve some of this today. It pretty much helps you like achieve your goals. Another thing with words of affirmation is literally practicing affirmations. Affirmations sounds cringy at the beginning. I think I started this about 3 years ago. Listening to yourself hearing, I love myself. It just sounds very cringy. But you have to realize that, when you're thinking negative, these are thoughts that you are taking in. And and your thoughts affect your feelings affect your action. So it's about changing that by telling yourself positive things so you can change your feelings with time, and then it changes your action. So yeah, affirmations, I would say, if you feel like when you say you love yourself, or let's say you say I'm beautiful and it sounds cringy to you, that means you really need to hear that, because clearly deep down you don't feel like you're beautiful. So keep telling yourself that until it sounds very natural, until it changes your feelings, until when you look in the mirror, you only see the positive things, the things that you love about yourself, instead of like focusing on like, your flaws. You have to realize when it comes to beauty, even the people that you think the prettiest, they have insecurities. Every human being has insecurities. Everybody. So don't just be looking at yourself in the mirror and be thinking, oh my God, I'm ugly. I have this. Oh, my teeth is this. My eyes are this. My nose is this. My hair is this. A lot of times we think we're much uglier than how people see us. So yeah, I would say, if beauty is something you're struggling with when it comes to affirmations, that is affirmation that you need to like practice. If you're not feeling very confident, you need to start saying affirmations that make you feel confident in yourself. Also try to make small goals, because when you achieve small goals, your brain is getting like confirmation that we're getting things done. That will increase your confidence in yourself and believe in yourself. You could write affirmations on a sticky note, put it on a mirror, put it on a place you can see. There's this book called You Can Heal Your Life, I think. I'm going to share the book and the pictures. And it talked about, if there's an affirmation that you really want to like believe in, start writing it like 10 times in the morning and then 10 times in the evening. And then with time, you're going to believe in that. I'm going to share some affirmations that might be helpful for you guys. Well, yeah, I think this is it. So good luck. Bye.